What's going on YouTube? It's your boy ChicagoMessiah here with some of this Titanfall pre-alpha tech test beta shit. Now, before I hop into it, I will say I played the first one and I wasn't a fan of it when it originally came out for Xbox One and PC. The reason why is because it was an Xbox One exclusive, but yet it looked better on the it looked better on the PC than it did on the Xbox One. So when that happened, I kind of stopped playing it, man. And I left it alone, and I wound up doing the big ass switch over to from Xbox to PS4. But without any of that meaning anything, I'm gonna tell y'all like this: the first one and the second one play exactly the same. Now this is just the alpha beta, but you could pretty much say this is down to the final render of the game. Like, you might as well say that, 'cause the game goes to production. It was released October 26 or 28 or some shit like that, they said. And it plays exactly like the first one, like head to toe. They may have added a few new modes, like I know they added Pilot versus Pilot and Bounty Hunter. They added that. They added a few new mechs, and you can customize some of your mechs and stuff like that as you get further in the game. But other than that, like, everything pretty much exactly the same. This game is real sniper heavy, like it's very sniper heavy. But I will give them an inch of credit. They did find a way to stop the camping. Because how they got it set up on the game is now is if you're camping, you will have like it'll be like a little circle around you. And the more people are camping in the area, the bigger the circle will get. So it'll let people know exactly where you're camping at. So they nerfed the camping in that aspect. But the snipers are very overpowered, because the snipers, they don't even shoot like regular snipers. They shoot like semi-automatic, fully automatic machine guns, and they one shot, one kill. So if you playing a team full of heavy armed snipers, nigga gonna lose, because they don't let them miss that often. Then you have the people that actually do run around. The highest you can go is level 10. So they running around here with them little graphite grenades, where it sucks you in and it keeps you sucked in, so people come around and kill you. So you run into a lot of people that got that. So it's like it's okay. Then you get money for like getting killed and shit like that, getting weapons and all that good shit. So you rank up and level up and stuff like that, which I will say the ranking up is pretty easy. It's pretty fun. It's not as hard. It's not as grueling and shit like that. You also get weapon progression as well. So like, you upgrade the level, you can upgrade your gun. So my weapon level right now, I think, is like level 9 or 10, but my overall level is level 4. So that's an immersive way to keep people entertained. I can keep upgrading my gun. Like, I think one of my homies, the highest weapon is like 23 or some shit like that. And you get a little boost and shit like that. Like, I got a weapon power boost on with my weapon. My primary weapon get supercharged and shit like that when I'm shooting bullets, so it's easy to kill people. That's that and the third. But I would say if I had to go out and get the game, I probably wouldn't buy it like right out, because like I said, it plays a lot like the first, like identical to the first one. I get it, it's nothing but the second one to come out as well to play the first one, but the matchmaking and shit on here is too goddamn hard. I understand it's a pre-alpha, like I said before, but the pre-alpha is pretty much gonna be the gameplay when it comes out. They may make a few minor changes, but I doubt they make an overhaul and changes where it's gonna be like completely different from what we're seeing right now. So I feel like the matchmaking is too hard. Like, I was trying to play with my homie Teasy. I had to first search my brother's keeper. Then I had to also put in the clan tag. Now, when I joined a lobby in the network, I had to send him an invitation. When I sent the invitation, it said he was connected. When we got into the goddamn game, I was in there by myself. He didn't make it in. Like, that's too much to have in a fucking game to invite somebody to a game. Then he says his invite came up at the end of the game when he got done with his round, in the middle of his round. So once again, I understand this is a pre-alpha beta. It has its glitches, it has its bugs, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. When I first put it in, they took you to training and shit like that. Looks exactly like the first one did. You do everything the same exact way. I will say this: I do enjoy the pilots versus pilots a lot more than I enjoy the full one with the mechs and shit like that, because there's a lot going on then. So the pilot versus pilot is pretty cool. It's pretty much even and stuff. Like I said, they do have the snipers overpowered. Like, I hope when the game comes down, they tune them down just a little bit, like dumbing them down or just a little bit, because like I said, them snipers is ridiculous. They have the fire rate of a submachine gun, but then still have the power of a sniper rifle, was one hit kill. So it's like the something gotta give. But and, I also wanted to say that the secondary weapons that you have is okay, but the secondary weapons are mainly for the for like the mechs, because like right now I have the general class, which is the first class you can have. I forgot the name of it, but I don't have a pistol equipped as my secondary. It's giving me like some fucking anti-rocket for the mechs and shit like that. So I kind of leave it alone, but I wish they had fixed that. That level you can get right now also in the game is level 10, but they still give you money or credits to go out and buy the stuff that you can't unlock normally, which once again is all fine and dandy, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. Pretty much, I thought it was gonna be like a complete revamp of the game, and it really, truly, really wasn't. So I would say that maybe the game gonna be some good when it come out. Maybe it won't. I highly doubt that it will, because like I said, due to the fact that it's the same as that game as the first one, they may add a few new maps, a few new game modes and stuff like that, customizable weapons and customizable mechs and shit like that. But I really don't see this game being the hit that everybody think it's gonna be. Now, once again, all my homies that's on PS4 and that's been strictly PS4, they enjoy the game because shit, it just came out. They never played it before. But being people that's played it on Xbox, probably not gonna be enjoy this unless you were a fan of the first one. What else gonna say about the game? The graphics, even though it's a pre-alpha beta, they're okay. They're okay. It's like a big ass urban wasteland when you riding around shooting mechs with mechs and shit like that. What'd be cool if they had it like destroyable environments and shit like that. Like if you playing and shit, you could blow like down like they do on Battlefield, like blow down half a building and shit like that. That'd be dope. That'd be something they could add to it, because like I said, this just feels like the regular ass Titanfall, the first one, and I really don't enjoy it. I really don't. That's why I don't sound too enthused in this video, because like I said, I really didn't enjoy the game. It was okay for the most part, but it's not something I plan on going out copping as soon as the game come out like a must have. I doubt it's anybody's must have game. So if you enjoyed the game, if you enjoyed the first, you're probably gonna enjoy the second. They did add a few extra perks and shit like that to it, but for the most part, no, it's not. It's not what you think. It's not what you think it is. It's not the complete overhaul.
Damn.
So, but I also want to let you guys know, as far as to go on a completely different subject, which I wasn't planning on doing in this video, but I might as well. I will be doing something called Sneakerhead Sundays. Well, me and a coworker of mine are gonna be. Because he's a big ass shoe fan, like I'm a big ass shoe fan. We're gonna be going over some of the shoes that we have in our collection, stuff like that, on live for the broadcast, stuff like that, of some real good sneakers and shit like that. Like, he has a lot of sneakers that I ain't got. That's some heat. So we're gonna be doing a Sneakerhead Sunday. We're supposed to start today, but I don't know if he's busy or whatever the case may be. I messaged him on. I sent him a message. I hit him up. He ain't answered. So hopefully we can do it next week. Hopefully. But if not, then like I said, it's gonna happen soon, man. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in real soon. So yeah, back to this game. It is what it is, man. I mean, I did my thing in this run. I started off terrible. I was real bad at first. I think I was started off like 0-5 before I wound up getting kills. I really believe I was 0-5. And then after that, I know I just started taking off because I got the hang of the game. It plays like Call of Duty. So people that enjoy Call of Duty, you're gonna enjoy this. The only difference is you can have a grapple hook. That's about the only difference between this and Call of Duty. Is the grapple hook. Like you can wall run, you can thrust, jump, you can slide, you can wall run and shit like that. You can do all the same things you do on Call of Duty on this one, just with fucking robots, basically. Like, now don't get me wrong, they do have certain classes, and some classes are better than others. But if you really want to be golden at this game, you want to pick your time with this game, you might want to sit right there and become a sniper, learn how to use the sniper rifle. Like I said, they are really good to use. Me, I'm a submachine gun guy, no matter what shooting game I play. I always want to get a submachine gun. And pros and cons. Pros for the game, it feels better than the first one. They found a way to neutralize campers and shit like that when you're not playing the full game. If you're just playing pilot versus pilot. They added intuitive ways to keep you immersed in the game, as far as like with your ranking and shit like that. Cons, it's the same as that game as the first one. Basically, it's the same as that game. Nothing new, nothing different. It's the same as that game, just with a little more customization, man. And if you weren't a fan of the first one, I'm gonna be a fan of the second one. So once again, it's been your boy ChicagoMessiah. YouTube. I'll holler at y'all later.